she said, like, if you're very strong, I guess you know already, Pippi is the strongest girl in the world. So when you're very strong, you must be very kind. Yes. And also, like, everyone is a good friend. You always have to protect everybody. Everyone is a good friend. Yes. So that's why she's used this glue so much, I guess. And when we go out, we just feel secure. Because if you have a Pippi friend, and it's like if you have a Viking woman friend, and I think I have at least like maybe 10, 12 something Swedish Viking women friend, like the things are totally cheap, no money around the house, like this and this and this, they are there. So this is maybe also, of course, all cultures are different, but in Sweden, if you have, I think we kind of like, some of us are like separate, like you have your life, you have your friends, you have a child, you have a man, and it's not for sure that everything needs to be combined, like, oh, man, his wife, and like everything is so cute with it. So we are like, so many people like to have a child with one man maybe, and then they have a man in their life, and then they have their family, and then they have their work, and most important, I think most of, I'm 52 years old, I think most of my friends, like I have so many friends that are like really, really old friends, and we still try to keep in touch and help each other. So it doesn't matter what happens, you move, you marry, or you divorce, whatever. I think like in the Scandinavian country, I think the Viking women friends are very important to us. Yes, maybe I'm sure there's something like that in other countries too, but I can see in our culture we're like, okay, what's with this? Okay, so over here, what's with this? But so, and also when like when I was married for 8 years, like I still kept my female friends and my male friends, because your friends are very important. It's like part of the society. Then of course the relation. I know. But yeah. So anyway, so this is Pippi, and then another part of Pippi is that she's very creative. And at the expo, this is a little in Sweden, but it's only 2 minutes. And at the expo in Shanghai, the World Expo 2 years ago, they showed Pippi. And why did they show Pippi there? Because the big Swedish companies, actually there are 82 Swedish companies in Sweden, even only 200 people. And they thought that Pippi is the spirit of innovation, so she should be at the innovation place there, at the expo. It's because it's Swedish here, I'm sorry. So basically they talk about that, we are so happy we can show Pippi here. Pippi is an important part of our culture, so political, financial, emotional, Pippi is important to us. Director. He said 3 years ago they produced Pippi musical in Beijing, and 2 years ago Inspire produced it here in Taipei. Yes. Because Pippi never goes to school, for instance, and well, that's also good maybe, but she thinks I can think by myself. I don't need to sit down and let people teach me things all the time. She never complains. As you know, when her mother is dead, her father is a pirate, she has to take care of things, but she never complains. And there's like something high up in the Swedish finance where he thinks the Swedish innovation and the Swedish companies comes from our background with Pippi in our school system. But high up the house says this. Yes. She's very respectful. This SKF is one of our biggest Swedish companies. Yeah. And it's so important to be here, and it's so important to show Pippi, because this is our zone. I think Pippi is going to make the Swedish financial world much richer and more prosperous. And then I'm going to be a little like businessman here then. I say like, do you know any, now I talk about Pippi, political and emotional and finance. Do you know any Swedish innovations? going to show you really fast before we have the last video. Like
meatballs while you shop.
Yeah.
That's an innovation.
Meatballs is that's IKEA. It's true. It's a big Swedish company. This is a Swedish innovation. Like every day, I kind of go to 7-Eleven. The packaging form is Swedish to save glass, and this can be recycled. Safety belt, 1959 Volvo. Swedish innovation. Now I'm bragging about. It's all about Pippi. Pippi school system. It's not about. Who is this? Niklas Sundström, the innovator of Skype. Anyone use Skype in your life? Skype. And also Spotify. I think I don't have that photo, but Spotify is a Swedish idea. Bluetooth is from a Norwegian king called the Bluetooth, Harald Bluetooth, also from Lund.
In ABBA.
And ABBA. Yeah, ABBA. And yes, of course we have the prizes, but the Nobel Prize, like dynamite, and he was so ashamed of the dynamite that he invented something that hurt so many people, and his own brother died when he tried to make it. So he said he wants to give prizes to everyone else. Taiwan got lots of Nobel prizes. They work with the Atlas. I think it's really cute. That's the last one. Fahrenheit, American guy, I think, right? But Celsius is a Swedish guy. Every time we say we're like, how hot is he today? He's Swedish. Thank you, Swedish man. The Celsius, 1700s. And there it is. No. And there are many more, many more. And of course, 1700 we didn't have Pippi, but I don't like everything about my country. Sometimes I think they're very conservative. Like you talk about maybe feminists and socialists and no new society, but in some ways, I think the Nordic countries we have the same values as we had during the Viking time. We take care of each other, it's equal, the women are strong, we don't complain, and shit happens, the women, all the sisters go together, and the Viking brothers too, of course, nowadays. Just work it out. Really. You can also see that with the European Union coming into politics, like lots of European countries have a problem with their economy, but we don't actually, because, well, we have this fund and this blah blah, this bank and this money. We have said this is the money we have. If we don't have it, we don't have it. So we don't have it in that, right? So maybe not. I wouldn't call it intelligence. I would call it realists. So very realistic people. And I just would like to show you. This is, I do, as I said, I do out in Sacred Heart. I do Pippi Longstocking workshops. I did something that 2 years ago. And I teach children teamwork and creativity. Sacred Heart is a beautiful school in Bali. And it's a Catholic school. It's kind of interesting. But they have Pippi Longstocking in their curriculum. Because there are some Norwegian missionaries in Taiwan, and they brought Pippi Longstocking I think 40 years ago. So they brought the Bible and they brought the Pippi Longstocking. And now Sacred Heart is not a Catholic school anymore. So I think they still, some are maybe Christian, they kept the Bible, but a lot of them also adopted the Pippi Longstocking. Yes, whatever, I like both. But the first year. And then they said, oh, we can't, because Pippi Longstocking said, like, don't go to school, be out in the forest, follow your, find things yourself, things that are yourself. So they said it's really difficult to apply that to the school system. Once I came in there, they had a chemistry, and I said, hi, I said, Susanne, and they all ran out. They don't even be in school anymore. So they said, how can we kind of apply this kind of Pippi thinking? So now I go there every Monday, Tuesday, and I have 9 classes, and I take them out to the forest, and I do teamwork exercises, and instead of a grade, you have like a diploma with a tree, and like how they are like team workers. So because in the Swedish schools we are not compared to other people until we are 12 years old. So of course then we have tests, but we don't have tests we need to study for. We just have tests. And now they complain a lot about the Swedish school actually, but we do quite well of thinking of that we don't do any homework or tests until we're 12 years old. So it's just the mentality that the people said like everyone is good, everyone should be good friend, everyone should be creative, everyone should be taken care of. This is kind of the goal. I think like when I grew up in the countryside, and I was like riding horses, and I had lots of fun. And yeah, So this is, now is the time you can ask me, and I just want to say this is like my Aunt Susan, and just share my Swedish culture with you, and I hope I don't seem like, wow, we are so great, because we're not actually, but our education system, and the way we look at things, our sustainability, and that we get so much from Pippi and all our other lovely books when we grow up, I really think it's a good thing, and I'm proud of us Slinger and Pippi and the Viking women and the Viking sisters. And thank you to Taiwanese. I also have a Taiwanese Viking sister here. Yeah, Carol. And she can't go to Carol. So it's not, I think there are Viking sisters everywhere actually. In Paris, in London. Yeah, it's okay. Yes. So I'm just started the debate part now, and I will do